What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And we gotta talk about this viral post right here, because apparently this dude was online talking about how he was nervous, he was excited for the date, and she online talking about somehow she just finessed this simp out of a date to Texas Roadhouse, basically for some food. City Girls up 1,000. And there's a lesson that can be learned on both sides from this, because everybody going crazy. They're like, oh, this is the reason dating modern women is a problem, and this is why dating's messed up, and all this other extra stuff. And this is a gender neutral video, because I'm gonna drop some gems for the ladies, and I'm gonna drop some gems for the fellas. So without much ado, let's get straight into it. First of all, ladies, having somebody take you to Texas Roadhouse for dinner is not a finesse. She talking about some city girls up 1,000. No, if you was a city girl, you was finessing, you would have got a vacation out of old boy. It's women out here going on vacations and still not giving up the booty. That's a finesse, all right? If you get the dude to pay your rent, that's a finesse, all right? If you get the dude to pay your car note, that's a finesse. Hell, I'll even take getting him to buy your books for school or pay your phone bill as a finesse. Going to Texas Roadhouse is not a finesse. First of all, Texas Roadhouse is like the McDonald's of steakhouses. Texas Roadhouse is like the Taco Bell of steakhouses. It's not like you got him to take you to Fleming's. It's not like you got him to take you to Fogo de Chao. It's not like you got him to take you to Roof Chris. You got him to take you to Texas Roadhouse. They're not even giving you real steak. Like we talking about a dude who Texas Roadhouse killed the cows who already got an abyss and they on their way out. They in the middle of having a heart attack. The Texas Roadhouse killed a cow in the backyard, then put the steak out there and give you the steak. That is not a finesse. All right, I want to get that out of the way, number one. And you can tell that you need to finesse people because you went on that date and you're not even prepared. She went on that date looking regular as all hell. Which is another thing, yo. You know what? I ain't even gonna get there yet. Let me take my baby steps. So that's prop number one. If you're gonna say you finesse the dude, really finesse the dude, ladies. All right, it's women out here really making big bank, and you out here doing Texas Roadhouse talking about a finesse. That is not a finesse. That just makes you look bad. That just makes you look poor. That just makes you look desperate. And you came out looking like anything, which also makes it look like you need a finesse, but you need a real finesse. You need someone to finesse them nails. You need someone to finesse that hair. You need someone to finesse that road drawer. You need somebody to take you out to the mall on a shopping spree so you can finesse that wardrobe. Ain't nobody trying to hear you and finesse the Texas Roadhouse. Also, ladies, listen, and I get it. I don't want to be called a pick-me. I don't want to have to fight against all these regular women because that's what's trending now. But y'all need to check y'all sisters, because what's going to happen is when men ain't taking y'all on dinner dates, which I've already told them not to do, but when all of them eventually stop, which is coming because there's already a mass amount of women complaining about not being taken on dates, it's going to be women like this who you have to blame. When she runs into the dude, if you're not interested in the dude, just don't go out with the dude. I don't understand why that's so hard. But at the same time, I'm going to talk to you fellas too, because this is partially his fault. I just haven't got to him yet. But ladies, when y'all let women go out here and say these ratchet ass things unchecked, and y'all don't make her feel bad, or y'all don't denounce this behavior, it makes men say, okay, I ain't taking y'all out to eat no more. Then y'all gonna be mad. How come nobody wants to take us to a nice restaurant with an ambiance and all that stuff? Because of women like her. So y'all need to tell women like her that they're ratchet, that they ghetto, that they corny, that they whack. So that way you're condemning their behavior, so men think this is just an outlier and not the norm. Now, let me get to the fellas. First of all, this dude's a simp. I'm going to say that right now. 9 times out of 10, men do not want to go on a dinner date. We just don't. That's just not something we find interesting. We don't care about the ambiance. We're fine just eating whatever. We don't really care about dinner dates. We don't. So 9 out of 10 times when you take a woman on a dinner date, you're taking a woman on a dinner date to try to impress her, which was proven by his post when he said, oh, I'm nervous. Why are you nervous? You nervous because you're going on a date with a chick who look like Dennis Rodman? How you nervous going on a date with a chick who look like Dennis Rodman? That don't even make sense. You nervous, and that's another thing, fellas. You gotta have a standard for yourself. First of all, I won't even go on a date with a woman if she don't have them hair and nails. Yeah, you're not going out with me looking regular. If you're gonna go out with me, you're gonna be a bad chick, and there's 2 reasons for that. One, first of all, if a woman go out with you looking like anything, that pretty much tell you that she don't really give a damn about you. If she gave a damn about you, she gonna come out looking her best. It doesn't matter what the hell you're doing. You could be bowling. You could be going to Dave and Buster's or something like that. She's still gonna come out, hair done, nail done, everything did, because she's trying to look good for you so that she can get kept. This woman came out there again with a hairdo like Dennis Rodman, looking like Cisco from Drew Hill. She came out there with a regular shirt on and a goddamn fanny pack. She put no effort into her look. Right off the bat, when he went to pick her up, he should have just left her there. I repeat, when he went to pick her up, he should have just left her there because he didn't even set a standard for himself. Another reason why you always want women to dress up when they go out with you is because it's an investment on their side. For those of you who don't know, sometimes women nails could be anywhere from, especially if they get their toes and their hands done, from like $120 to $200 something, okay? Getting their hair done could be upwards of the $100 to $500 something, okay? Now their outfit, their wardrobe, girls' clothes aren't really that expensive, but just the hair and the nails alone, we're talking about hundreds of dollars he spent. So now, if you take her to a nice restaurant, right? If you do decide to take her to a bar or something like that, something where you're spending a significant amount of money, it's not as bad because she put and invested money into her look to go out with you in the first place. Plus, you just want to make sure this ain't no raggedy ratchet chick. This chick, look, for her to show up to a date like that means she just walks around looking like that on the regular. Which, why would you even want to talk to a woman who walks around looking like that on the regular? Next thing I want to say to you guys, stop taking women on dinner dates. I repeat, stop taking women on dinner dates. And I already told you guys before, take them bowling.
She asked for this. There it is. There it is.
All right? If you don't want to take them bowling, take them to like a Dave & Buster's or a show game night or something like that. All right? Take them to a local concert. How low can you go?
We appreciate you.
You can do so many other things with women that don't involve taking them out on dinner dates, okay? You can take them to a coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? You could take them to axe throwing. You could take them to play darts. You could take them to a mini golf course. There's so many other options besides going out for dinner and drinks. Because at the end of the day, even if you just do drinks, that's still probably going to run you $100 something unless you take them to a hole in the wall, which if it's the first date, that's why I would recommend taking them to a hole in the wall or something. But it still might cost you $100 something. Dinners and movies are terrible first dates. At least if you take them to get drinks, even with the fact that it still might cost a lot depending on where y'all go, you're going to get to talk, you're going to get to sit down and all this stuff. You're going to take her out on a dinner date. Y'all sitting across from each other. It's already awkward. She about to start interviewing you. Y'all eating and people talking with their mouths full. It's nasty. And then if you don't talk with your mouth full, you kill the conversation momentum. Everything is dead. It's just a bad date. Dinner and the movies are the worst dates you can go on. Movies, same thing. Y'all can't talk. Y'all can't get to know each other. At the end of the day, she wanted to go and see the movie. She's going to go and see the movie on your dime. It's not showing real attraction. It's not showing that she has a real dedication to even getting to know you or being with you. She's just like, okay, I want to go see this movie anyway, so if you're going to pay for it, I'll roll. You don't have to do that. If a woman's really interested in you, she'll go wherever. It doesn't matter where you suggest, she'll go whatever. And let me give you guys another trinket. Elite women, okay, or you could call them high-value women for those of you who don't follow the page. Y'all already know what an elite woman is. Women who come from money or are making money, they're educated and all that, whatnot, they don't want to go on expensive first dates. And the reason they don't want to go on expensive first dates is because they don't want to feel like you have the expectation that they're supposed to put out or they're supposed to even go on another date with you. Most women, especially feminine women, and again, especially women who come from money or make their own money, they want to do a low-cost first date anyway. They prefer to go bowling or axe throwing or go to a Dave & Buster's or some type of game night or something like that because they know it's low expectation. If they go on a date and it's awkward or they go on a date and they're not feeling you like that or whatever goes wrong on the date, they cannot talk to you anymore and you didn't spend hundreds of dollars so you don't feel like you're owed something. You might not chop them up and put them in the back of the car, okay? You might not pop up on them out of nowhere. You might not go online and ruin their reputation. You just let them go. A lot of times they prefer, let's go get some coffee or something cheap, something low entry because they don't want to feel like there's an expectation they're supposed to do anything else after the date is over. 9 times out of 10, if she wants to go to dinner on the first date, if she wants to go out to an expensive restaurant or go somewhere where it would be expensive to get the drinks on the first date, she's already not interested in getting to know you. She's just bored and she wants to use you to take her where she wants to go. This girl just wanted something to eat and she used you because you was willing to be the one to get her something to eat. There's no way you can gauge genuine interest when you offer a woman food or when you offer to take her to the movies or anything like that. Because if she wanted to eat, who's going to turn down a free meal? Most people ain't turning down a free meal. I wouldn't even turn down a free meal. Why? Like, if you're going to say, hey, I want to take you to eat, I'm going to go eat. Again, same thing with the movie. If she already just wanted to watch a movie, she's going to be like, okay, cool, I'll go to the movie with you. There's no way to gauge interest. That stuff, again, dinner dates for relationships, okay? All right, for relationships and marriages or to celebrate something. Movies, same thing. Relationships or marriages. You don't just go on those dates. Expensive, high-end rooftop bars and stuff like that, that's not hole in the walls or clubs. Again, for women, you already have some type of rapport or background with. You don't do that with a woman when you're getting to know her. You don't. You can't even get to know a woman in the club most of the time. You can't hear each other. It's too much music. It's blaring. This is why I said if you're going to go for drinks, it should be like a little hole in the wall, a little chill bar spot. Not a club or rooftop or nothing like that. Nothing crazy. That's when you already know the woman. That's when y'all already built a rapport or y'all already together. That's not a good first date idea. So that's his fault. But at the end of the day, he was nervous. I don't know why he was nervous to go out with Dennis Rodman, but he was. He was nervous. He was trying to impress her. So that's his fault. At the end of the day, he followed this channel. He would have never even took her on a date like that. At the end of the day, and how you gonna impress somebody going to Texas Roadhouse? That's double dumb. Texas Roadhouse? How you gonna impress somebody going to Texas Roadhouse? Like, that don't even make sense. So, ladies, y'all need to start checking this behavior and letting people know y'all don't stand for this, y'all don't condone this, y'all think that this is whack, y'all think that this is corny and women shouldn't be doing this. And fellas, stop doing dinner dates. No dinner dates as first dates. Dinner dates, again, are reserved for women who you already have a rapport with, you're in a relationship with, or a marriage. And by rapport, I mean y'all already went on multiple dates. Y'all might already be smashing or something like that. You do not take a woman on a first date who you're getting to know out to get food. No one's turning down food. Dinner and movies, done. Get creative. And this is his fault. He didn't get creative. Get creative. Get creative. Think outside the box. If she really likes you, she will show up. I repeat, if she really likes you, she will show up. But that's my thoughts on that. Has nothing to do with, oh, this is why people don't date moderately and da-da-da. This is just a game goofy female who thinks she finessed some damn body off of Texas Roadhouse, and a game goofy guy who's dumb enough to take a woman out on a dinner date on the first date, which is stupid. Pretty much universally stupid. It's dumb. So, ladies, check that behavior. Fellas, don't do that. I am Alex, and I am out. Peace.